What's up, guys? It's Kevlar here with another Let's Play Minecraft episode. So let's get right into it. I'm over here by the sheep farm, as you can tell, and we're over here because we need some black wool. Is the main reason, but I'm also trying to get some more white wool. Some of the villagers over in the village is straight that way. Um, the village, the villagers, one of the villagers will sell emeralds to me for wool, but it's only white wool. I'm pretty sure. We can go and check it out. Let's see. Yeah, but we need this black wool. I'll explain here in a second as soon as we get done. So I'm just doing a little bit of tidying up and getting some of this black wool. I'll get back to you guys once I'm done collecting this wool. Bye. Alright guys, I'm done collecting all the black wool. We got 64 plus almost a half stack. I also collected some white, some white wool from those guys. So what we're going to do now is just head over to the villager farm. Before we get to the main part of the episode today. So we're gonna go check out and see if we can sell. Let's fly over this way. See if we can sell not white wool to the shepherd guy. Nice. Oh, nice. All right. First we gotta find nice shepherd, so we can buy one. What if I do? Not. Yep. See, he won't take black wool. He'll only take this white wool. So that kind of sucks a little bit. What is your next? Oh, I can buy white wool from him. Buy orange, magenta, light blue, yellow. Oh, cool. So I can buy wool from this guy. Is that it? Or... Oh, okay. So maybe I could buy some wool. That doesn't seem like a very fair trade, though. 18 wool to get one. I'll just stick with my other farm. Oh, he sells wool too. But over here, this is probably mentioned this before, but it's our mending book. I don't know if you checked out my nice shiny shoes, but these are brand new diamond bolts with uh, projectile protection, feather falling, depth strider, unbreaking, and mending. All right, so these are some of our end game boots that we're looking to have. Something we're still trying to do is get some pants and a nice helmet. We can get a chest plate too, but the elytra takes up the chest plate. So we might just keep the elytra. But one of the reasons why we need black wool is because I've been working on working on our chest room over here. So I've got a lot. I've got the ceiling done. Got this. So the black wool I've decided is going to go behind all the chest, and it actually goes underneath it there too. So it gives a nice effect. So when you walk by, it's just kind of, it's dark. So it looks kind of like void almost. So you don't see like white popping out. So the chests are really... Oh, guys, we're back. Had a crash there for a second. Um, so we're just gonna keep on going. You know, sometimes Minecraft is just a little buggy sometimes. But we're gonna come over here. We're gonna grab some of this iron. Let's see, how much iron do we need? We need 64. Perfect. Run over here. What we need is more trap chest. So I believe we'll get that by... Well, actually, I only need 32. I just made way too much. Oh, there's my sticks. So we need a tripwire hook so that we can make trap chests. So I'll grab this chest right here. Grab our tripwire. Nice trap chest. So we're just going to be going through and kind of filling out this section here with the black wool and the chest. So a couple of projects that I want to start getting into once this is done is we need to make a cow farm. Cow farm mainly for the leather, so we can make these item frames. The item frames I want to put on all of these chests, and that's a lot of chests and that's a lot of leather. It's one leather per item frame, so it's going to be quite a bit. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to fill out the whole thing by the next episode, but we're definitely going to try. But yeah, so we need a cow farm so we can get through that. It'll also give us some nice steak to eat. Oh, we are not going to have enough. So I'm going to have to go back a little later. But we can start filling out, the chests in the areas. So we'll put this on top. We need to get a wither farm going. A wither skeleton farm. The one I had made previous no longer works. It's a little bugged out due to... Hopefully I put those in the right spots. It's a little bugged out due to some change in how the gameplay, how the mechanics of the wither skeleton skulls, or the wither skeletons are spawned. They spawn on netherrack now, and oh wait, maybe that's not the reason why. We'll take a we'll take a trip over there, and I'll show you kind of what's happening. It's actually something to do with sticky pistons and slime blocks, actually. But that's something that that I'm going to be wanting so that we can start putting out our start doing some more wither boss fights, and also so that we can start having more beacons. We're still missing a couple of effects from a couple beacons, which I would like to have. So we're going to be needing more wither skeleton skulls. And me going out and just fighting them is not going to do it. There's not enough, and it's going to take me way too long. So I'd rather invest some time in a project that'll give us a lot more wither skeleton skulls instead of just, grinding out a few here or there. So we'll go check that out. We're just about done here. I would like to finish, but we're almost finished, guys. We just need to get some more black wool. So maybe sometime in between one of these cuts, I'll go farm up some more black wool, and we'll check it out. We'll try and get this storage room completed today. I had the week, so I was getting some more sheep spawned in. Between episodes, guys, I've gone ahead and I fixed this. It didn't exactly work out the way I wanted to, but that was kind of the only design that I could find that fit and made this work. So let's go check that out real quick. So fall down here, and now we have our elevator, which I've had to redesign. It's a little different than it was. You can see there's some slime blocks there that go. But let's press this button. Let's see what happens. For the most part, it works. Sometimes I get glitched out. So let's see if it'll work. Oh, yep. No. So sometimes it gets stuck, and I'm not quite sure why it gets stuck. But other times, it'll make it all the way to the top. Yeah, like, oh, just, man, I don't know what is quite wrong with this. I think there's like a sweet spot. Are we going to make it this time? Nice, we made it. Cool. So I guess maybe just sitting in the corner there is the spot that we need to be every time. Um, but now we have a faster way of getting up and down to our mine. Going up and down this ladder. Whoop, going up and down the ladder that's in here is just not cutting it anymore. That's way too slow. So now we have a very fast method of getting up and a fast method of getting down. So, so yeah, sorry I built this not on camera. Um, I followed a tutorial online. There's plenty of tutorials online for a slime block elevator. And it was just going to take too long to do it on camera with me still trying to figure out how to build it as I build it. So um, we, we just won't do that. So let's go find a couple more builds that I have yet to show you guys. Oh, oh man, slime, why are you attacking me? I'm in the middle of a video. So one thing we're gonna do is we are gonna climb. We are gonna climb this long ladder. There's a very special build up here. I wouldn't necessarily say special, but it's a really big build. It took quite a while, and it's amazing for getting gold. It's our zombie pigman farm. Um, so all the way up here, there's 3 platforms I believe that zombie pigmen will spawn, and then what you do is you throw a snowball, or you can even hit them with an arrow, but it'll anger all the other pigmen, and they run to a certain spot and then they fall. So I'll show you what I mean here. So this was one that we tried doing, not really the best, and then over here we have. We go this way, and then we fly up. We have our zombie pigman farm. Nice, and they'll start spawning. I've got a ladder. I used to have to climb this, but now, now that we got these rockets, that's a much better solution. So when they get angry, they'll run to these platforms and fall straight down, and then they'll die down there. And there's chests at each of those, and those chests down there collect all of the items. And especially what we want is the gold nuggets they drop. So let's anger one of them. Yeah, see, now they're all going, and they're all trying to run at me, and they think that that's a path, and then they fall. I'm pretty sure they're dying. Yeah, I can see some XP over there, but they just keep coming until you kind of leave the area. They'll continue to spawn and get angry as long as one of them is angry. While see those guys over there. As long as one of them is angry, they'll kind of anger the rest of them and tell them, "Hey, we gotta go try and get this guy," and so they'll start running. But it looks like there's some guys way over there. Maybe that's just a graphic issue, and they're not actually there. Yeah, I don't know. The only issue too is that these magma cubes will reduce the spawns pretty greatly. So that kind of sucks. But let's go check out down here and see what we're collecting. So this took quite a while to build these rings. Build these rings and put them on top of each other. Everything else after that is pretty easy. Oh, yeah, still falling. Nice. And we get some experience as long as we get it before. Oh! So it looks like some of them will be able to get us if we aren't too careful. Yeah, don't want to die up here and have to come back and get all of our stuff again. So maybe, are they done? Okay, hopefully they won't come get us again. We got 52 gold here. It says there's a new recipe. I guess I haven't had gold ingots in my inventory yet since playing again. But we go over to all these chests. Eventually, I would like all these chests. Sometimes you get actual gold ingots. in a central location. Man, I got hit again. In the center here, but that's going to require a lot more iron and yeah, a lot more iron ingots, a lot more than I'm willing to farm up at this moment. But that's also another future build. Nice. So we got a lot of gold now. And I'm using the gold primarily for fast rail tracks. But since we have the elytra, it doesn't quite matter. But gold can also be used in gold blocks to make the beacons. So the beacons are kind of the real deal of what we want. But let's go check out two more places here in the nether. Alright, healing up here. So I'm also trying to build this platform a little better, making it a little more aesthetic. So where we have to go is past this. This, I'm pretty sure... Oh wait. I actually don't know where this brings us. I can never remember. But we want to go much further than that. Where we're going to go is to the spawn point of where we started the world, where we spawned in. Nice. So these chunks, spawn chunks, I'm pretty sure are on all the time. That's what's kind of nice about the spawn chunks is they never turn off. So we have a little villager farm here. And this is where I sometimes come to get iron ingots. It's not very fast. I would like it to be significantly more, bigger with faster drops, but it's going to require, again, a pretty big build that's going to take quite a bit of time, and I'm not quite ready to invest that much time into this because it works. So that's all that really matters. So we get a little bit of iron from that every once in a while. So that's pretty nice. But let's run on back now. And what we're going to check out next is the Wither Skeleton Farm. And we're going to talk about why it's broken. Maybe not go into so much detail because I'm not exactly sure why it doesn't quite work anymore. But it doesn't work. So we're going to have to make a new one. And it's quite a bit this way. So I'm trying to get there as fast as I can. I might start making a potion room. That might be another thing, another build for us to do, is a potion making room where everything's kind of automatic and you just put in the items required to make the potions and it'll just crank out a bunch of them. Because it would be really nice to have speed 2 potions, which require sugar from sugarcane. So again, we need to make our sugarcane farm a little bigger as well. But we're almost there. Nice. All right. So it gets fairly glitchy over here because of how big the build is. But I've covered everything in half slabs. If we go this way, you'll see some some flashing lights and some ice blocks. So let's go check that out and see what's the issue. Oops, the wrong direction. So if we look here to the side, there's a lot of redstone. Make sure there's no ghasts. That would be terrible. And these are all on. They're not supposed to be on. I'm not quite sure why they are all powered. It shouldn't be powered. I guess it may work if I can figure out how to turn this off. But I think it has to do with that staying on. But that's one of the reasons why this is not working. If we look through here, we can tell we are getting spawns and different things, but those green sticky slime blocks, those are supposed to push all of the mobs this way and have them drop down there. But as you can tell, they're not moving. So this is broken, which is pretty sad because I spent a lot of time on this. I did get some wither skulls from it, but not before the new update happened and it broke it. So it's a little sad, but that's just how it goes in Minecraft. Sometimes builds last for a long time but sometimes they change how the game works to make the game work better, but it just kind of sucks sometimes that they change some glitches that work well for certain builds. Hopefully that makes sense to you guys, but I'm going to get back to you guys once I'm back at the base, and we're going to head on to the next project. Alright guys, we're back at the base. We were able to get three blocks of gold from our Pigman farm. So that's going to be great for the next time that we get wither skeleton skulls and beat the wither and get a beacon. Because then it's going to be real easy just to add on to this instead of using iron. Iron's used in a lot more things in this game than the gold is. So the iron's a little more precious than the gold is, even though gold, as in real life, is more precious than iron. But over here, what we have is, I think we just have, yep, up in the corner here, if I get rid of this, jump boost, speed, and haste. I would also like strength, and I would like regeneration. Sometimes it sucks to have to constantly eat to regenerate your food, and I would rather it not be the case. So we can also have resistance. I would like to have all 6 of these: resistance, strength, regeneration, and then the 3 we have, at least around the base. And then past that, I would like to put either speed or haste beacons surrounding the base from where this reaches, because this only reaches so many blocks. I'm not actually quite sure how many blocks, but let's see. If we run down here, I think it'll run out this far. Yeah. So it'll run all the way down to 0, and then we don't have it. And then, let's see. Okay. So it's around here. This distance right here. Which I'm not sure how many blocks it is, but that's as far as that one beacon will reach. So in order for us to have these effects all the time, we're gonna have to have a whole heck of a lot more beacons and monuments. So that's on the back burner as well. That's gonna be another big progress. But project. But once we get that done, that's gonna be that's kind of when we get to the end game, and then it's just on to building stuff, making stuff look nice and building stuff here or there. That's kind of the end goal of what I'm trying to do with this single player currently, is just get all of the processes done that I need. Nice, we made it. So that I don't have to grind as much for all the smaller items. Now for like trees and wood, and even right now our how we get our wheat and potatoes and carrots, and even this, which I'm not quite sure what this stuff is used for. The beetroot, I'll have to figure out what this is actually used for, because I don't think it's used for anything currently. But I'm planning on making quite a big farm over in this direction. So over here is a ton of trees. This is where I've been going to collect a lot of my wood, because there's just a lot of excess trees, and it's a pretty flat area. So as soon as I come back here and I get rid of some more trees, I think we're gonna make a huge like wheat, potato, and carrot farm. So that with a push of a button, it'll get rid of, or give us everything that we've planted. Now we'll have to go manually plant it, which kind of sucks. There's another build that's a little more mechanical that uses over here that uses the villagers to replant the stuff, because as you can tell over here, they replant this material and collect it themselves. So there is something we can do with that, but I'm not quite sure I want to do that. It's a lot more involved of a build. Maybe later, guys. But right now we're just trying to stick with some of the basics and try and get better. For the next episode, guys, we're gonna definitely finish the storage room's gonna be done, completed. So that's gonna be nice. The item frames, I'm not sure if we're gonna get that done or not. But the room itself and all of the chests will be done. I'm gonna get a little bit better legs and a better hat, and we're gonna go to the end. And in that video, we're gonna start collecting shulker shells, which is gonna help our storage situation tenfold as well. So I think that's going to do it for this episode, guys. We didn't get to do much building. I've just kind of showed you a couple more things of the world that I've neglected to show you up until now, but there it is. So, so guys, I hope you have a great day. Make sure to like and subscribe. Leave me comments. I'd love to read your comments and just read and get the feel for what you guys are thinking with the series. So, I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.